What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hard Facts, back like Craig Mack with that brand new flavor in your ear. So let's go ahead and get into it.
You will sleep with a man. You will have children with a man who is not your husband. Nigga be like, bro, I don't want no kids. You'll still go have the kids. You'll have men who'll be like, I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm doing. And you'll still go have the kids. You'll have the kids hoping that, oh, he'll change because I have a kid now. He'll be with me because I have a kid now. And then when he doesn't live up to your expectations of him, not shit he showed you. He didn't show you. No, your expectations of what you wanted him to be don't live out. You will go put him on child support. And it's like, why even go through those changes? Like, why even go through that if you knew in the slightest that you were going to be a single mother? Unless you want to be a single mother. So
I just feel like if a man tell you he don't want that child and you still go through it happening, you better not get your ass on the internet or nothing and say, oh, he a deadbeat father, he don't do for his child, because you knew he didn't want that baby.
Shout out to these women who are waking up and taking that dose of reality, and this is going to help them approach their dating situations and courting situations better, and I guarantee you they end up with a husband. But let's keep that going.
If he say he don't want that baby, as fucked up as it sounds, believe him. That nigga ain't playing the fuck or suffer the consequences. Okay? Look how many kids is going on without daddies right now today. Kill it.
Oh shit. That shit tickles that tickles the fuck out of me. She is hilarious. I'm not promoting Janice the Freak. If y'all know who she is, like I know who she is only because I see her on social media. I'm not promoting thought culture. That's not what my platform is about. But I'm definitely promoting people who speaks the truth about the modern woman and relationships and marriages and dating and all of that. Yo, it's the truth. And it's hilarious. But on another point about the same video, she who y'all aspire to be. Janice the Freak is who y'all aspire to be. And within y'all personality and y'all mental makeup, that this is who y'all mold yourself after. And who y'all pursue as the image for you and your platform and how you are going to present yourself publicly. Now, if you are Janice the Freak within a marriage and in the bedroom, that's great. But yeah, that's y'all. She y'all hero. That's who y'all want to be, and it's sad.
I mean, you gotta spend a lot of time with your son. He gonna be the cool nigga who friends follow him because he cool like his daddy. They gonna be cute like they mama. Way they dress, way they look, but he gonna be cool like his daddy. So that's why you always see the niggas who got daddies seem a little bit more cooler, a little bit more collected than the niggas who cute like they mamas.
How do we move towards a place where black men aren't so emotional?
You can't. You can't, homie, because the only way you can not be emotional is you have to have a father who teaches you and trains your emotion. Other than that, your mama, you have to be emotional because that's the only time your mother whoops you. You got no spankings when your mother was calm and not emotional. So that's why you're emotional. You were disciplined with emotion. You wasn't disciplined with logical rules to follow. You can't undo this, homie. What's done now, we can't undo this. We'll be dead and gone before we see a new group of men that don't respond like us.
As a black man, what can I instill in a young black boy to make sure that he doesn't respond with emotion?
Treat his mother right and train your child's emotions. So it means you have to spend time with your son.
So where is there evidence of the truth of that single mother household that he just described? Let's keep it going.
Women say they hate sassy men, but they do everything to help create them.
You need to tell me not doing anything, not to rectify the situation. Fuck you, bitch. You have a face. Somebody give me the number. Who your general manager? Bitch, like I said, every time I come in here, you fucking yelling at somebody.
She hugging up on her son like that. that son husband mentality while acting a damn fool.
Now, I ain't destroy shit. I'm making it messy in this motherfucker. Call the fucking police. Call it.
I guess the counter wasn't enough.
Fuck you, bitch. This how you get.
We see right here, this young boy is watching his parental figure, we'll just assume that's his mom, show him what appropriate conflict resolution looks like. She's showing him that whenever he doesn't get his way, it's appropriate to throw a tantrum. And when men throw tantrums, it's different. And now everybody want to say he acting like a bitch, but where you learn that from? So, y'all don't like sassy men? Don't help to create them. It's simple. It's a dirty game.
Stop raising them single. My first takeaway is, if she had a respectable husband in her life, a man of quality, no man of quality is going to allow his woman to act like that. He's not going to let that happen, because he will already have instilled in her a better way to respond. Or upon the time that he courted her and married her, he would have had the understanding that she has the understanding of a better way to respond. Thus, he doesn't need to give her that. But where a man sees that he has to give knowledge, he's not going to let her act like that. Furthermore, where that husband or that father is missing, she is displaying and teaching this emotional side to her son. Now, he's not going to become an adult, 18 years old, and then all of a sudden know how to act non-emotional and more rational in situations like a man. He's not just going to automatically develop that and know how to do that. He is going to go back to his upbringing of what he thinks is the way to approach a situation, and he's going to display emotions in situations such as whatever the situation is that angers him or frustrates him. He's going to display emotions unless he learns that from somewhere that the teaching was to not be emotional. The teaching came from a person who was reserved and understood and taught him how to approach frustrating situations while being frustrated, but not giving off emotional, frustrated responses and energy. But that is what he'll get 10 times out of 10 from a single mother household.
She breaking out the window of my house, all because I told her I didn't want to deal with her no more. And the reason that I didn't want to deal with her no more because she toxic. And look, she breaking the damn window out my house. She already done flat my tires on.
That's a nice looking house, so we could assume that it's expensive.
Lies on me. She'll do everything she could possibly to make my life living here.
I could tell that homeboy shooting a video, he's a go-getter. When you look at somebody's home, you could tell things about it. As a man, and I'm in the profession of construction, you can look at the roof on that house, the brickwork, the stonework, the curb appeal. It's a nice house. So the man is about his business to be able to provide to whatever degree of quality that he needs to provide, and women are turned on by that. So I'm quite sure that she's turned on by the provisions and the means that this man can produce, and for whatever reason that she's mad, she thinks it's okay to damage his property. Where if the shoe is on the other foot, we hold men to be accountable to not take ourselves to displays of property damage and violence, which could then turn into physical violence, which could then turn into people possibly being deleted. But then it's okay for you women to think that that could be your reaction in relation to someone else's property and how you want to handle things when it comes to a breakup. And it ain't right, because you don't want somebody going to that degree with you.
Oh, I was today years old when I found out that men are not supposed to chase after women. Proverbs 31. Don't chase after women and lose your strength. Women like that have destroyed kings.
That verse of the Bible is in Proverbs, but I am going to speak about another area in the Bible that explains that verse that she just quoted. Samson and Delilah. Delilah was that kind of woman who would destroy a man for whatever retribution or get back or whatever devious kind of heart she has to be seeking revenge. And women would do it to the most destructive manners to a man. But she cut off his hair. And Samson was a strong man. Whether that story is symbolic in symbology, his strength was in his hair. And she cut it off. Don't chase women, whether it's for lust or any of the wrong reasons, because she'll cut off your hair. Women have destroyed kings, because wherever the relationship between her and that person goes, she feels like she's obligated and owed something, and maybe she is, but furthermore, she takes the action of seeking retribution for what she feels is making things correct, for what she feels obligated or owed. Where if the shoe was on the other foot and men were doing this, we would be deleting y'all and hurting y'all all the time, because we are going past our thoughts that we are owed something and presenting actions of retribution to where we feel we're owed something or owed that the situation be made right. She was on the other foot, we would be doing damage to you a lot.
If you and I were married, and I said, we're going to do this with Kevin Jr., and you said, I think we should do that with Kevin Jr., and we sat down, you believe this in your bones, and I believe this in my bones, they're diametrically opposed, which way do we go?
The way that one party feels is not right. Seriously.
There has to be a choice made, and they're diametrically opposed. You as a mother believe one thing, I as a father believe another thing. We are out of negotiation. A choice must be made.
And one person needs to make that choice, to step down and to step up.
Which way?
Neither. I don't think neither.
No, ma'am. I'm asking you. Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc. Life or death. A choice has to be made. Which way? You're the mother, I'm the father. I say right, you say left. You can't be in the middle. The choice has to be made. Which way?
The way that is best. Like, we are parents.
Which way?
Both.
Your way is best. I think my way is best. We have to do one or the other.
Exactly.
Both.
So either you back down,
one choice decision.
Which way? Either you back down,
right?
No.
Somebody has to back down.
You're the woman. You're the wife. Which way? Your husband feels one way. You believe another way. It's your child. It's his child. But then that can't be both. Which way?
Mine.
Thank you. That's why we can't get anywhere with women like her.
no woman is running my household. That whole state of mind, no woman is running my household. She's not going to determine that her word is the last word. You women use the word leader. You're always talking about you want a leader, you need a leader, because you do. That's not a leader. That's not a leader who says word and then the people whom he are to lead goes against his word. That's not a leader. And it's also not a leader for him to be a genie and make every decision that he makes the perfect decision. What makes him a leader by definition of the word is that he makes a decision and that's what we go with. Right, wrong, indifferent, scary, uncomfortable, or as comfortable and fruitful as it could be. Either way, he makes the decision. He's the leader. And because you don't like it, doesn't mean you then get to act like her. No, you go with his decision. And there's a difference between that caliber of man whom a woman wants to have that comfort, security, and safety in and leadership by, and an indecisive man. That's the discernment or the dissertation that you women need to make as to where you say, okay, I can't follow him because he's undecisive, not because he makes a decision that you are uncomfortable with. That is not the reason for you to disregard what he says because you're uncomfortable with the decision. That's where y'all need to think. Use your brain, and that's where you need to use your discernment and intuition as to say, okay, he's undecisive. Now I'm forced to make the decision.
I feel like God uses me to punish women who aren't living according to their purpose. And he uses them to bless me. I don't know why God works the way he does. I was cheating to protect her feelings. I'm doing it for her. Cheating saved my relationship for years. I would have left that bitch after a month if it had not been for cheating.
I don't know if this guy's trolling, serious, or both, but
I was happier. My girl was happier.
It's hilarious.
Women, I'm networking. And as I'm more fulfilled of a person, that allows me to be a better partner. I get to come home happy and refreshed. You work your day job Monday through Friday, and then your side chick is the weekend. That's how you get refreshed for your relationship. What if you had to work 7 days straight with no break? That's what a relationship is. You can't do everything with every woman. I'm with the big girl. It's like we can't go to Universal Studios and get on the rides. But I'm with a smaller chick. Maybe her credit's not right. Maybe we can't live indoors together. I take best of both worlds. I'm gonna go to Universal Studios and ride the rides.
This dude is funny. Again, like where there is whatever truth to what he's saying, it's so fucking hilarious, the concepts that he's putting across. You don't know if the guy's trolling or serious or both. But cheating is a concept that is only a thing and word widely used in relationships because of the Western world system of monogamous marriage. That's why cheating is a word. So, men don't cheat when we deal with several women. That is a man's place and order in the world. We are supposed to have several wives. This Western system of monogamous marriage is not the way that, it's not the order of the world. It's just the order of the current system that we live in now. And we men don't like it. I mean, you women like it, love it, whatever. Who cares? That's not the point. The point is it's not for men. That's not the way that men are supposed to be.
I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. because they seem to get the girls and they're
bad boy, bad man.
The B word, you know, and they smack and beat and they're getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine. I mean,
the truth behind that video is y'all women like the bad man. There's no point in a guy being good. Nice guys finish last. The type of women that are out here today for dating and marriage aren't worth it. They aren't worth being a good guy because their value, they have given it away. Now, if they have value, then yeah, it's worth being a good guy. If she entertains your advances, regardless of if you are ugly or this or that or blah, 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 blah. She should be looking for a husband and doing without the criteria of a good looking guy and this or that or the third, and look for the good guy who can be the husband. So if she'll entertain a man's advances and she's of value, then yeah, it's worth being a good guy. But we don't live in that world anymore. So we might as well be the bad man and essentially bullshit around.
And then women, they do stuff. They do stuff, man, and they have repercussions for their action too. And you know, women, they hold their secrets. I heard a woman say, I got some stuff I'm taking to the grave. But just because you taking it to the grave don't mean he don't know. What you think you keeping the secret, he knows. Because like y'all got intuition, we do too. Tyler Perry had to grow up with a man that was not his father, that had a chip on his shoulder, that knew he wasn't his son. And he beat that boy every day. Every day he beat that boy because of his mother's action. And no disrespect to Tyler Perry's mother. I'm just using the story for context. Her action cost her son a life of turmoil. Her secret, Kurt Franklin's secret, his parents' secret caused him a life of turmoil. What are your secrets causing? We gotta change, man. We gotta change.
That speaks to, it's not meant for a woman to move like man and have several different sexual partners penetrating her, because she could end up in a situation where she commits the greatest betrayal that can happen amongst two people in a marriage. The greatest betrayal is not infidelity. It's lying to a man, telling him that that child is his, and he raises and provides for that child for the rest of that child's life. That is the greatest sadistic, evil betrayal that a person can commit. But women are used to moving like that because of emotions, moving within their emotions, of feeling they're obligated to something or some kind of retribution or revenge, and don't want men to move like that with them. But if y'all made it this far in the video, please like. I thank y'all for watching. But more importantly, subscribe. It's not going to cost you nothing to hit that subscribe button, but it means a lot to me. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. And again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, y'all be easy.